Psalms 27 verse 1 declares, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear?" We see here the psalmist in the first half of Psalm 21 verse 1. He declares boldly, "Whom shall I fear?" How could he declare with such boldness? And the same we need to do in our life, that no matter what comes upon us, we boldly declare, "I will not be afraid." When you look at what's happening around the world, fear has gripped so many people. But for us who know God, we can boldly declare, no matter what comes, I will stand strong in the strength of God. But why could the psalmist declare with such great boldness? Or how could he do it? When we read that verse, it says, "The Lord is my light." When you look at the word "is," that means he's declaring God as the God of the now, the ever-present God. He's not declaring God as the God of the past. You see, in the past, definitely, we have seen great wonders, great signs, great miracles. But God does not just work things in the past. He works miracles, signs, and wonders even now. It's not only about God of the past or God of the now. When he's saying the word "is," that means when I read this psalm, even tomorrow, it becomes the present. When I read this psalm, even after 10 years, it still is the present. That means the psalmist is declaring he is the ever-present God, today, tomorrow, and forever. Isn't that amazing? When you and I know who our God is, when you and I realize that yes, He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He is the ever-present God. He is the unchanging one. Then no matter what comes upon us or comes our way, we will always stand strong in the strength of God. When we look into the psalm again, he says, "The Lord is my light." When you look at light, the first thing that comes to us is that where there is light, there is no darkness. That means when I declare that God is my light, that means I will never live in darkness. No matter how great the darkness around me is, no matter even if I'm walking through a dark valley, His light will shine brighter than the brightest light around us. That means no dark times or no darkness will ever overwhelm my life. Isn't that awesome to know that God is my light? When you think about the word light, it also speaks about having direction, having a path lit that will guide us. That means God will guide us. We will never be directionless. In these dark times, when we don't know what's happening, where we don't know what tomorrow holds for us, it is God who will guide us through these times. Today I want to ask you, do you know this God as the ever-present God? When you look at the word light again, light also speaks about hope. You see, when you are going through a dark tunnel, you are passing through a pitch dark tunnel, and you suddenly see light at the end, you immediately begin to say, yes, we are reaching the end. That means it speaks about hope. I want to tell you, when God is your light, you will always have hope. Even in the most hopeless situation, even when there is sadness, gloom, and doom around you, you will always be a person of hope because you know who your God is. The second part of that same verse says, He is my light and my salvation. The word salvation speaks about freedom, about deliverance, about healing, about life. That means the psalmist is saying, God is my life. God is my freedom. God is my healing. When we begin to make God all for us, when we begin to declare that God is my all in all, when we begin to live a life where we feel satisfied in God and God alone, we will begin to experience true life. I want to challenge you today. Get to know this God. Get into a walk with Him, and you will truly know what life is. God bless you.